We have the opportunity to make a ton of money on Palantir right now as Palantir reaches all-time highs, record high over and over again. Palantir is up 400% year to date in 2024, and going into 2025, you can absolutely take advantage of this stock using options to make a ton of money. And in this video, I'm going to keep it as short as possible. I respect your time. I'm going to reveal to you new information, my updated price target on Palantir stock, what I'm seeing in the market overall, because obviously that's going to impact Palantir a lot. So let's not waste any time. Here's a short summary. If you don't have time, you just want to enjoy the holidays with your family, totally understand. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Here's a short summary. I think small cap and mid cap stocks are going to outperform in the market. I'm pretty clear on that. And also that's going to translate into the tech sector. The tech sector is going to blow up in terms of AI having a really powerful year in 2025 as we skyrocket and compounding interest and compounding innovation hits more of Palantir. It's already innovating like crazy, but this is going to become a mega cap stock. 2025 will be the year of tech as well as cyclicals. Tech specifically, I think we're going to get a 25% return in 2025, but obviously the leap option that I'm going to recommend you in this video, the leap option to be specific is 75 leap option. This is not in the money as much as I usually recommend. However, I think this is a really interesting opportunity for two reasons. There's this interesting strategy. It's called a synthetic long stock position. I'll tell you a little bit later, but essentially 75 buy leaps, 75 sell puts. You can buy leaps for September 2025, and you can sell 75 puts for January or March expiration. That's the summary. If you need a bounce, have fun with your family, or just enjoy the holidays, go for it. All right, and here is the longer summary. Before I jump into the longer summary, I just want to say that one quick mention, I am running a webinar on January 9th. This webinar will talk about the Trump trade. I'll also talk about option strategies and leaps for 2025 to double your money. I think 2025, there's a lot of urgency to make a lot of money. You can reach retirement literally in 1 year. 1 year can change your life. It has for me. So during this webinar, I am going to talk about how to double up, how to look at leaps, everything. There's going to be so much stuff there. You can watch a 6-minute clip of me actually explaining all of that in the first link in the description. Hit the first link and you'll see, a little 6-minute video of me talking more about this webinar for January 9th. Okay, it's going to be, all the details will be on the page. All right, so let's jump into what's going on in the market real quick and then how that translates into Palantir. Looking at the market, it's kind of interesting because I see a lot of talk about animal spirits, and I've been telling you guys momentum is in the market. I've been telling you investor psychology is really important to understand. And now in 2025, the animal spirits, so to say, will definitely push up the market. 2025, I'm a bull, I'm a perma bull, I'm a mega bull, and there's a lot of money on the sidelines that's going to enter the market in 2025, and we're going to continue to see market rally and momentum, especially in this lower interest rate environment and all the cash on the sides. It's pretty obvious, and Palantir is going to be the top stock. Palantir, you guys know I have Tesla, Nvidia, but Palantir, to be specific, we just hit an all-time high. It's pretty clear that we're going to hit another all-time high in the next couple of weeks here. If you're not invested, you're just missing out, all right? I'm just being honest with you. Listen, here's a quick 90-second clip. I want you to watch this about animal spirits. It sounds funny, like animal spirits. You're like, well, who cares about spirits and animals? I just want to make money, Henry. Well, the thing is, these animal spirits are just like another word for investor psychology, momentum, and what's going on with investors' emotions, and emotions are extremely important. So watch this 90-second clip on what you can expect when it comes to emotions, because this is going to move the market.
I want to ask you about the animal spirits, because I was reading in the producer's notes that you believe they come back next year. What species of animals come back, and were they hibernating this year? Because we saw some species out in full force in 2024. So I'm curious which ones you think will be in full force in 2025.
What I'm thinking about with animal spirits, and it's a Milton Friedman reference, is the ISM's been below 50 for almost 3 years, meaning companies have been cautious. Their visibility hasn't been great, but finally the Fed is cutting, and we have an incoming administration that's seen as very business friendly. And so I think companies for the first time in a long time are going to be expansionary, feel confident doing mergers. I think this is a very good environment for small caps, mid caps, the financials, and cyclicals broadly like industrial. So I think it's going to feel a lot like the market broadens in 2025. Even as tech sort of keeps up with the market.
All right, so what we saw there, let me quickly recap, is essentially we have Tom Lee, who is a market leader. He's been right on so many plays, and I really respect the man. He has a very similar view to me, and I think it's a pretty obvious view. It's similar because it's obvious. I like to be very original and make unique content and have unique ideas, because I believe that if you're using the same ideas as everyone else, you're going to get the same results with everyone else, and that's the definition of being average. And I am not here to be average, guys. I'm here to be the absolute number one best. I want to have the highest returns for the given level of risk that I take. And I think Palantir is going to be, is that stock to do that. All right. So look, I'm going to read off my research real quick here. I'm going to go as fast as I can. Small and mid cap stocks are going to outperform in the market. That's obvious to me because there's going to be a lot of mergers and acquisitions. I almost worked in mergers and acquisitions, but I did not want to work at Goldman Sachs. A lot of people say, I couldn't work there. I could work there for the rest of my life, but I would be miserable. I was coming to work 6 o'clock in the morning, doing things that I don't really enjoy. I just want to trade options. So that's why I also left Goldman Sachs. But it's pretty clear I was going to work in mergers and acquisitions. The way it works is companies that see synergies will buy other companies that they synergize with. It's as simple as that. Okay, bigger companies buy smaller companies because they are, first of all, buying competition, and second of all, they have synergy. Third of all, they can fire people. That's what synergy is. You have one CEO, buy another company. That's the other CEO. You can cut costs. You don't need as many employees. You have systems in place to scale operations. It's pretty simple, and we're going to see a lot of that in 2025. I'm really excited about that because that's going to be huge opportunities in the market, and that's going to be a really big bullish event. Now, I also think that tech stocks are going to do extremely well because AI is here, and AI is super exciting. Just understanding AI in general, you can just tell that it's just early innings. And we've seen folks like Dan Ives say that, we're 10 p.m. and the party goes until 4 a.m. Guys, we're going to be partying. We're going to be making money. And I'm not a big partier. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that stuff, guys. I just hit the gym, try to be a good person, have fun, eat. I love eating and traveling. So I'm in Dubai for the holidays. So look, when it comes to mergers, this is going to be interesting for Palantir because Palantir is going to be gaining under the same laws. They're probably not going to buy anything in 2025, but when you have a hot market where there's mergers and acquisitions, stock market is going up, Palantir is going to be a beneficiary because the economy doing well. Look, means governments will have more money from tax dollars, more projects to fund, more wars, etc. That's kind of where a lot of tax dollars go: healthcare, wars. And Palantir's going to make money off of all of that. They're going to make money from healthcare. They're going to make money from war. This stock is going to go up because they're just making money. They're making money hand over fist. I've been saying bicep over tricep. I got to work on my tricep a little bit. But bicep over tricep, guys, we're getting big gains for 2025. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a life-changing year. Mark my words, at the end of 2025, I'm already getting all these success stories from my students, lawyers, doctors, engineers, etc. You know my spiel. I'm getting a lot of high results, but in 2025, I'm bullish. We're going to continue to get richer, all right? And I look at Alex Karp, his demeanor. This man's like this, okay? When he talks, he's like a champion, all right? He's like he's got so much confidence, and this gives me confidence. Guys, it's all about confidence, and that's kind of funny, but something so simple like that, you look at the CEO, he knows what he's talking about. So Alex Karp, the volume is also really good on Palantir, and I do see some unusual option activity, which I'm going to show you. I just want to give you the full insight of how I feel, how I think, and the facts, okay? It's not about feelings. Feelings actually are important for the market because you guys are all feeling. Let me tell you, many of you guys are making emotional decisions. You're not putting money into certain stocks. Look at yourself in the hard mirror. Tell me, do you know why you hold every single stock? If you can't explain it to me, you're doing it based on feelings, all right? That's what I work with a lot of my clients on, is understanding why we hold things, asset allocation, diversification. My one-on-one coaching is full. That's why I'm doing a webinar. I'm just focusing on giving value through that for the next couple of weeks until I open up more spots. Now, look, we have earnings in March, all right? Earnings in March for Palantir means that right now we're going to get some upward, we're going to have an upward slope where the stock continues to go up and hit all-time highs. But once earnings hits, it's going to hit, all right? It's going to hit like a freaking truck, all right? We're either going to get some big news that the stock is continuing to have record after record revenue, profit, innovation, or the market could be disappointed. I am in that first camp where I think Palantir, we're going to get Alex Karp that's going to hit us with the secret sauce. He's going to hit us with the good news. And pretty obvious, I think it's a 90% chance that Palantir beats earnings. Mark my words, we have a lot of time until earnings, but I'm early. People are going to talk about earnings a week before earnings. I'm already thinking about earnings in the holiday season. Merry Christmas to you, and Merry, Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. I'm thinking about making money. I'm also very excited and thankful and blessed for what God has given me and what I've been able to do for our community. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That's all I ask. I don't need anything else. I have enough finances, I have enough everything. I just need health, happiness, you guys to be healthy and happy, and for us all to make money. That's it. I don't really have any other goals other than that. That's what life's about. Happiness, health, family, relationships, and just understanding, like right now we're in Christmas time, and I'm just thinking how blessed an opportunity Palantir has been in 2024. And I don't think the blessings stop. I think in 2025, around this time in the year, I hope to be here on YouTube telling you that we have had a 100% return, and we have taken our portfolios from 100K to 200. Maybe some of you guys will go from 100K to 300K. With the leap strategies that I put out, nothing is out of the question now. Nothing is out of the ordinary with this market. Okay, I've put in $1 million into Tesla, and I'm at 1.5 mil, and it's been 6 weeks. It's been 7 weeks. Okay, so it's not out of the question to get a 200, 300% return in 2025 if it's a good time. If it's a good year, listen, I'm a perma bull, guys. Why am I perma bull? Because I actually have an education and I understand finance on a deeper level, and I worked at Goldman Sachs, and I understand that the market's up like 86% of the time since like the Cold War or whatever, since 1929, right? The market's up 86% of the time. So if you're a bear and you're trying to time the market, you're playing in the 14% of situations where it's dumb. All right, don't be like Michael Burry. Don't predict 17 of the last 2 crashes. I was like always joke with clients and friends and everyone that anyone who's bearish just hasn't been investing long enough. Just don't have enough experience. I feel like the white hairs that I have right here have the experience that I have. I'm a bull, and I'm a bull because I'm logical. If you're not a bull, you're just not logical. So we've been waiting for a recession, by the way, for some time, and I don't see any recession coming. We've been waiting and we've been predicting, market crash. You guys see all the videos on YouTube, market crash or buy this and do this. And oh my goodness, you know what drives me nuts? I see guys posting titles that says $25 in this stock or $50 in this stock or $100 into this stock will make you 25,000. I don't know. I'm trying to be a little bit realistic here, guys. Palantir is going to go up, but $10 is not going to become $1 million. You got to be realistic. And that's why I like to work with folks that have $50,000 plus in their portfolios, because it's easier to scale big money. Like it's not easy to scale smaller money. Look, to wrap it up before I go into the option positions here, sometimes I just go into the option positions right away, and I'm just testing out this theory of giving you guys a full picture of my thoughts and the psychology behind why I'm doing things, because a lot of you guys ask why I'm doing things. When I give you the trades up front, people say, well, you're just giving me trades. Why are you doing it? And then when I say why I'm doing it, you're like, you're not giving me trades. So I'm just mixing it up. I hope I'm respecting your time. I hope you feel respected, that I, take this very seriously. I'm maybe rambling a little bit extra in this video, but I just feel really blessed and happy, and I want to share how I'm thinking about, holiday season going into 2025. So let me finish off this video with the actual trades. Let me type in PLTR right now. Let's look at Palantir as a stock, and let's talk about the 2 option positions that I think are going to be really smart, that I think are going to make a ton of money. So I'm up 280% on Palantir in this portfolio alone. I bought it at $21. I've obviously traded it since IPO. I have some covered calls, which I had to roll up. But overall, I'm holding shares, and I have a lot of shares that are uncovered. And what I'm thinking right now is I've been on the sidelines a little bit on adding my to Palantir. A lot of it is because I just don't have any cash. I just did clear up some buying power because January is going to be a big year. And the webinar that I talked about, I'm going to make a lot of trades and a lot of positions that are going to be new. So I did clear up some cash just because I see a lot of opportunities. So as you can see, $21 average cost, 5,000 shares. And now that I have some more cash available, this is the trade that I'm going to do. I'm going to go to trade Palantir options. I didn't do the trade yet. I'm going to open it up when the market opens up. I think that during the holidays, the market is just a little bit lower volume, and I don't really see a point of investing during this time, but planning. Reason why I've been so successful actually is sometimes I take a whole week where I just walk around, go to the beach, and I think about ideas. And one idea sometimes can make me $250,000, $500,000. So that's why I try not to be too busy. I try to be free and available so I can innovate and do things that no one else can, because everyone's on that hamster wheel. I'm trying to be innovative. And for me, that means that doing less is more. So I'm going to look at buy call 75 here. I'm telling you, this right here is a genius play. It's better than holding Palantir stock, because with Palantir stock, you have to tie up $8,000 by having 100 shares. Here I'm tying up $2,300, and I get the same benefit. I'm going for 75. It's even breaking some of my rules, because I usually go, well, actually, it's not breaking my rules. It's interesting because I usually go for a 70 delta, and I thought this would be a little bit lower. So that's how bullish the market is. This option is barely in the money, but the delta is still 70. So shoot, I don't even have to break any rules in this video. My intuition has been on point. So hopefully the audio is good there. Look, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm telling you, selling puts is also a no-brainer. I would sell short-term puts. You can sell puts for March 21st. A lot of people ask me, like, why are you trading options that are 3 months out? What are you going to do in the meantime? Well, if you got $10,000 in a month or $30,000 in 3 months, it's like the same thing. So, like, I don't understand when people say, like, what are you going to do during the meantime? Well, the whole point of investing for me is to create passive income, which is why I don't really work with people who are like trying to swing trade or day trade or do the 0DT options. I mean, I've made plenty of money by just selling puts, covered calls, going bull call spreads, doing the wheel, and I'm not really trading weekly. I'm trading monthly. But for selling puts on Palantir, you can go really simple and add to your position, because obviously you guys already have a position. Most likely you've been watching my videos. I've only been talking about Palantir since IPO. Only since IPO. It's been years. So if you want to add more to the position, you should add more by selling puts. I don't know if I would buy more shares at 82, I'd rather just jump in and get forced dollar cost averaging, okay? This is an interesting topic I'm going to reveal to you, because I used to just cover this in my boot camp, but I told a lot of my students that the reason why we sell puts is because selling puts is actually like backdoor to dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging means that you're buying stock on a frequent basis at highs, at lows, over time, right? And you're putting in a consistent amount of money there, and that's dollar cost averaging. You can dollar cost average up or you can dollar cost average down. Both are fine, right? When it comes to selling puts, when you get assigned, you're forced into buying. So I'm forcing you to dollar cost average. So that's like an invisible hand that I've been playing on you guys to make you richer, which people don't realize is selling puts. I'm forcing you to buy good stock, good high quality stock for a cheaper price. So it's an easy play. March 21, 75, sell put, do the trade, get some entry into Palantir, and enjoy. It's pretty simple. That's it. I'll stop rambling. Hope you guys have happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and see you guys soon.